Hello there. No, I'm just playing. Hi there. My name is Stephanie and this is From the Cauldron Witch. And I'm just kind of making this quick little intro video on my YouTube channel for those who are coming or found my YouTube channel and they want to know, how do I go about ordering a casting? Or maybe you came from my Etsy shop and now you're on my YouTube video and you want to find out, how do I order a casting by From the Cauldron Witch, which is me. And my name is Stephanie. And if you've watched some of my other videos, I don't have too many videos on my channel and I'm not planning to make a whole sluffle of videos on this YouTube channel. But if you have watched one of my other videos, I kind of give a background about who I am, where I came from, and all that good stuff. So I'm not really about that in this video. This video is how to go about ordering a casting from me. So I'm going to go over a couple talking points. First and foremost, how do you order a casting? Okay, that's pretty simple. You go to my website, which is from www.fromthecauldronwitch.com. So first of all, you go there and there's a whole slew of spells for which you can pick and choose. I always tell people, go with your gut, not something that I recommend. I mean, I can tell you something, I can suggest, but in all fairness, you have to decide. Like, you have to go with what pulls you, what draws you to the spell itself. And there's descriptions by that. So that's the first thing you need to do, is go to my website, fromthecauldronwitch.com. You can email me there. There is a contact form you fill out and it comes into my inbox and I can get back to you. You can tell me a brief story. I definitely need that story if we move forward, but you can tell me a brief story and I can recommend. But at the end of the day, truly, you really have to go with your gut. You have to go with what you feel like pulls at you, and you'll know, it's instinctual. So that's how you go about ordering a casting by me. So the process is, you look through, you feel what's right, we take it from there. For consultations, I don't charge for consultations. I haven't ever charged for a consultation. I figure you already know what's going on in your life. You already know what you need. Even if you tell me, I mean, don't write me a novel, that's for sure. Don't write me a whole story. But if you briefly summary and you're honest with me and you tell me, I can suggest. But again, you got to go with your gut. So I don't charge for consultation fees. It's totally free. So tarot card readings, a lot of people think that maybe they should get a reading first, and that's fine. I don't have anything against that, but I don't require that. That's not a requirement when you order a casting from me. If you certainly want to do a tarot read, we can set one up, and I have those available on my website as well as my Etsy shop. It just depends. If you want me to do a mini read, you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase it there, or you can PayPal me directly and we can take it from there. If you prefer that, I have no problem with it. But again, readings are not necessary in order for me to do a casting for you. You already know what's going on in your situation. If you want me to look, yeah, of course. But again, you want me to do a mini read, either you can PayPal me the cost, or you go to my Etsy shop and you can get it there. It's up to you. Or you can do one of the major reads, and we can do that but that's on my website. And I think I also have it on my Etsy shop too. Yeah, I do have it on my Etsy shop as well. So you can purchase it either way. But again, tarot reading, not mandatory for a casting. Okay, so the ordering process, so here's what happens. Once you actually pay for the spell and you order your spell, you need to send me the required things. I don't need items sent to me. I don't need clothes. I don't need semen. I don't need blood. I don't need any of that crap. I just need photos. It's vitally important. Names, full names of yours and their name, not just first name, because I mean there's a ton of Roberts out there. I mean, we have to have a full name. Okay, you have to have a first and last name. And I need date of birth, and that's full date of birth, like month, date, year. Okay, month, date, year. So I do need the again, pictures, date of birth, and full names of all parties involved. So if you're doing a love spell, I need your name, your information, as well as their name and their information, and so on and so forth. So once you pay for the spell, you get me all the materials, then I can put you on the schedule. So I do work with the moon. I know when I originally first started out, I definitely worked with the moon phases, and I was very, very strict about it. And then I kind of, things got crazy, and there was a lot of emergencies, and I will do things. You can do a spell anytime. If you need something done, you can do it. Okay. But preferably, and that's what was happening last year in 2020. Like, there was a lot of crap going on, as we all know. So a lot of people needed stuff now, and hence, I was doing both love and dark work, hate magic, whatever, at the same time. I mean, not together, but at the same time. Ideally, and the way it's going back to for 2021 is on a strict schedule. For all love is in the waxing moon, and all hate magic or destruction or separation is in the waning moon. So waxing, good things, prosperity, things you want to bring to you, love, relationship, reconciliation. Bad things, separation, destruction, getting rid of like sicknesses and crap like that. So we have to pay attention to the moon phases, and you will be scheduled accordingly. And that's what's happening for how the ordering of the spell, getting you on the schedule, and the process. Now, what happens during the process? So during the process, I need you to stay positive, especially if you're doing love work. Don't dwell on your spell. Don't keep focusing like, when's it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen? That drives me batshit crazy. I just let that energy go. I know when we do love spells, okay, you're feeling that energy as well as they're feeling that energy. So if you're feeling it, they're feeling it. But I know that because we want it so badly, we have a habit of obsessing over it. And here's the problem with obsessing over it. When you obsess over something, especially like magic works, you're holding your spell back. You're not allowing it to go out there and manifest. You're not trusting in spirit. And spirit hears that, sees that. So you need to take care of you. Keep yourself busy, work on yourself, do things for you, go out and live your life. Allow the magic to happen. Allow it to happen. And that's what happens during the spell process. Now, when you order a spell from me, I'm not going to be posting anything on my YouTube channel. I'm not posting your spell up on my YouTube channel. It's not happening like that. Was never my that's not a cup of tea. I don't like to show people's work, nor show work, period, like that, just because some things are best left kept and should be kept sacred. And I have a strict protocol when it comes to that, and I won't deviate from that. So don't even ask if your video can be on YouTube, because I don't shoot my magic in videos. I focus on the work, and I'm not monkeying around with a camera. Like, we're not worried about cameras. I'm focusing on your work to manifest what you need in your life. I'm not worried about shooting a video. I will, however, take photographs along the process, especially if a candle is, when we start. But if a candle's definitely going out of control, or there's something that the candle is showing that is important for me to tell you, obviously, yes, I am going to be taking pictures and sending them to you. So I will bombard you with that. Mark my word. But I'm not going to be shooting videos and posting them up here. So don't even ask that. Prices. The prices are all on my website. Prices range from the lowest, it depends. If it's a 7-day candle, it's like $50 to work a 7-day candle. There's also the running of candles, where I have them like the running of lights or setting of lights. It's like set of 3, set of 5, set of 9, 7. I do have those available, and it just depends on your price range. And I also have, obviously, spells, and the spells vary in price. So you have to, again, look at my website, from the cauldronwitch.com, and you can see the prices. They range anywhere from, I don't know, 150. I do have some more costlier spells that go up to 1,000. And that's usually like where you're doing like ultimate love spells or like hate spells or whatever. But for the most part, my prices, I try to keep them in a lower range, but reasonable, because I am working on your work several days. It's not just one and done and that's it. It's for several days depending on the spell, but for the most part all my spells run several days, and supplies and everything. So I try to be fair, plus I give offering to my spirit. So I don't want to raise my prices super high, and I don't want them super low, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm like not even breaking even. I'm like actually I'm spending more for the products than I am. So I try to keep them low, but some people think that they're high, but realistically they're not. There's people out there that are thousands of dollars for spells, thousands. But I keep mine and try to keep it in the low hundreds, like 200, 300, 400, 500, depending on the spell. And it really does depend. Obviously, anything hate and I'm dealing with darker energies, that's going to be more expensive than the love stuff. But the darker energies, yeah, I definitely, because I'm messed up for days after I do those. So what type of witch am I? So I am a chaos witch. Like I said, I have some other videos where you can kind of get the background. I'm not really getting into it too much, but I am a chaos witch. I've practiced a lot of different various religions. My main focus is witchcraft, black magic. I've went down, I've journeyed down hoodoo. I definitely practice hoodoo. But I've journeyed into Palo Mayombe. I've journeyed into Santeria. I've journeyed into that and almost crossed over and got crowned, almost got cut. But I backed out because it's not my culture. And I'm just like, maybe I need to stick with something that is more me, which brings me back to black magic. I love that. I have worked in the past with demons. I don't really work specifically with demons now. I work with the La Santísima Muerte. I have been working with her since 2015. So we're going on 6 years now. And that brings me to the next point is I work with her. So please don't ask me to work with a spirit that you prefer, because she is my life. She has my heart. I am definitely a devotee to her, and I have been working with her very, very, very heavily for the past 6 years. So please don't ask for me to work with somebody that you prefer me to work with, because I'm not that witch. I'm not that girl. I'm not going to veer off from my Santissima. It's going to be her, and that is it. So that is who I work with. I work with my Holy Death, and obviously using my own energies, but I call upon her for assistance, obviously. And I give offerings to her all the time. She is well taken care of, and hence is why I don't have my prices too low, so I can make sure she is taken care of for you. So I give offerings on your behalf to her. When you pay for the spell, there is offerings that are given to her on your behalf. So next thing, when to expect to see results. Results vary. They definitely vary. They vary by circumstance, okay? Every case is different, so I can't say, oh, you're going to see results in a couple days. Oh, you're going to see results by 3 days. Anybody who tells you that is freaking lying to you. They are a fraud, they are a scam, whatever. Results happen when they happen. Generally, it takes like 3 moon cycles for you to start seeing something. I have had things that happen like that. I have had things that take 2 months, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 6 months. I've had it manifest within a month, and then the person goes around like a love spell. They turn around and they screw it all up. They fight with the person, and here they come running back to me. Oh my God, help. And that's happened before, which brings me to booster spells. I do have booster spells on my website, and those spells are for those who are like that situation, who fuck up their relationship, who you know, they fight with the other person and that's it. They screw it all up. So booster spells are made for that, so we can try to get you back on track to where we were. Okay, so that's what the booster spells are. I do have those on my website. They're $100 each. So if you are current client of mine and we're working on your situation, you can definitely do a booster spell to add to the current spell that you're doing. But it's not, I need a booster spell as a beginning spell. That doesn't happen like that. Boosters are meant for a situation, whether it be you guys got into a fight, whether you got a new job, but they're not really giving you the money that they promised you, so we can do a booster and boost it up. So you get the idea. Guarantees, there are no guarantees in magic. And again, because of the circumstance, there is no guarantee. It's like you may want something so bad, or you may want a person so bad, but no matter what you do, you can't get them. And the reason is because Spirit sees the bigger picture. Spirit knows this person's going to hurt you long term, and that becomes an issue. That becomes a problem. But they're going to turn around. They're going to open those doors. I do notice that when a client comes to me and they want a particular individual and we start doing love work, pretty soon they're getting hit on by everybody. Maybe people from the past are coming back, because you're opening up that energy, like, to the universe, for love and for that whole love vibe. I don't know what you want to call it, but you're opening up like that vortex, you know. And now all these people are seeing you as this beautiful thing, and they're hitting on you, and people from the past are coming back. So Spirit will bring you these people. Make no mistake, you will have options, okay? But if that particular target that we're working on, say like they're a bad human being, say like they're not who you think that they are, Spirit's not going to bring them. And if they do bring them, you're going to get a lesson learned. Like, you're going to see them for the ugly that they truly are, because their ugly is going to all come out. Believe me. So guarantees, there's no guarantee. And I say that because a lot of times magic will happen in a certain way. Like, you want something, but then you get this other thing. Okay, you want to hear, but then you turn around and you have this other thing that comes up. So you put that energy out there and you wanted this one thing, but this other thing's creeping up and you get it. So you do get what you want, but it may not be what you expected it to be. It's kind of like magic takes the road least resistant. Like when you're doing spells, and especially when you're doing hate work, it will affect anything around it until it comes back home to the target. Okay, so everything around that person is affected, whether you know it or not, and you can't control it. It's like once you put that out there, once I put that energy out there and I put that destruction or separation or whatever, sometimes we cannot control what Spirit has a plan. Okay, so Spirit, in order to like separate, she may do something drastic, something catastrophic may happen. It wasn't what my intention was to put out there. I just wanted somebody to be separated. But next thing you know, it's something like terrible happened, but you didn't put that energy out there. But you can't control Spirit. Spirit does, but Spirit wants to do. So when I say like guarantees, it's like, again, with the thing, you want this one item so bad, but you'll get it, but in a roundabout way, you'll get something either equivalent to, or you'll get that person. But if that person's a bad person, you're going to obviously see it. So that's, you know, and again, the circumstance. Everybody at the end of the day has free will. So if you're doing love work, and this person really hates your guts, and they really don't want to be with you, at the end of the day, they have free will. They may think about you. They may look at you on social media, but they may not come to you. And that's just, you know, at the end of the day, it's free will. So it is what it is. So guarantees, I don't make guarantees but I work the hell out of your stuff to get you to a point where you get where you need to be, and then you figure out what you want and which way to go. Okay, it's up to you to hold on to your manifestation. It's up to you to keep it. Like, I can't hold your hand all the way. I can't be there for you night and day. From the Cauldron Witch, I do have VIP packages available, and the VIP, depending on the level of VIP, at that point, you would have like a personal connection with me for that time frame that you're VIP. This isn't like, oh, I'm VIP in January and I'm VIP for the whole year, but you only pay for 1 month because it goes by monthly. Then, you would be able to like text me and call me, and we talk on the phone, and I can coach you through stuff, and especially if you're going through your feels and whatever. And obviously VIP, depending on the VIP membership, depends on how many spells you get per month, and so on and so forth. If you go to my website, you will see all that. It's all there. So I just want to make this quick little video just to go over a couple things. How to order a spell from me. What's the first thing you need to do? You got to go to my website. You got to pick through. You can send me a message there. I will get back to you if I'm not busy, and I do try to respond to people as quickly as I possibly can. I'll get back to you, and we'll take it from there. Now, if you need something mini, right, and my spells are too expensive on my website, you can always go to my Etsy shop. All my links are going to be down in the description box on this video for my Etsy, for my website. But you go to my Etsy. I do have mini spells there. They're just kind of a one-day spell. So it's like a mini come to me, mini skull. I do have like a little combo mini going on. And I do sell oils. I do sell powders, so you can do your own. I did have spell kits, and I had them on there for like 1.5 years. And I just took them off because, and the reason is, I am so incredibly busy with clients. Sometimes it's difficult to put together the kits to get them out to you. I'm only one person. I have nobody helping me. Maybe in time I'll have somebody like answering the emails, but right now it's just me. So I took down the spell kits because those are a little tough to make. And if people are ordering binding jars, then I've got like clients. My clients come first before making the kits for you to do your spells. So I figured, you know what, I'll keep the oils up, I'll keep the powders up. I do have mini spells that you can purchase that are cheaper than my website, and I do those anytime, whether it's dark of the moon or waxing moon. Waning waxing. If you need love and it's waning moon, I'll do it. If you need destruction and it's a waxing moon, I'll do it. It's the mini spells. They come from my Etsy shop. However, whatever you order on my website has to be around the focus of the moon. Okay, 2021, we're working with the moon on my website. Etsy shop, anytime. Okay, those are mini castings, 1 day only. No like continuing dragging it out for 3, 5, 7, 9 days. It's not like that. It's 1 day. So there you have it. I hope you understand this video. Check out my website if you'd like to order a casting from me. Check out my Etsy shop if you want a mini casting, or if you want to do spells yourself. I have powders, I have oils, I also have protection bracelets. Not this one, but I have these guys. I love these. These are one of my favorites. I have keychains now. I have baths that you can take, cleansing baths. I make them up when ordered. They're not pre-made. And bless them, and obviously they go out to you. So yeah, I have a bunch of little stuff like that on my Etsy shop. And of course, check out my website. That's how you go about ordering casting from me. And I think that's it. I covered everything. I have my list down below so you can see, or so I don't, mess up and say, okay, I didn't cover that. Damn. I think I covered everything. Alrighty, guys. So until the next time, many, many, many blessings to each and every one of you that's watching this video, and happy conjuring to you. Bye.